Hey guys, Lincoln Campbell here again. In the beautiful Toronto, Ontario. As you can see, the temperature actually went down a little bit now, so I'm actually able to be outside during the day. I just cut this video for you guys, but I wanted to share with you guys a little story that was told to me by my mentor. It's a very inspirational story. It really touched me, and it's all to do with like the fear of getting started, the fear of making that move. You know, the fear of just taking action, right? And sometimes people don't really understand what this fear is or how it can affect you. But today I'm going to tell you guys a little story that like I said before, really inspired me, right? So it's all about this master hypnotist or whatever, or he was a hypnotist. And he used to have clients come in and used to try to help them get off of drugs or alcohol or whatever other kind of fear or problems they had. So basically, he had one guy come in, tell him he had a fear of speaking. So he said that the guy said to him, "When do you have a fear of speaking?" So basically, the dude said, "Oh, I have a fear of speaking at work. I gotta speak all the time." And then the hypnotist guy said, "Oh, so what happens when you feel this fear?" And he's like, "Oh, well, I get this shiver down my spine, my heart starts beating fast, my hands get all clammy, I start sweating, and then I just know it's gonna be the worst day ever." So he says, "Okay, yeah." So basically later on that week or whatever, he had another client come in, a rock star. He wanted to get off of drugs. So this guy goes in, just rocks out the whole place, and it has everybody screaming, laughing, wailing, right? And everyone's having a great time. And then the therapist guy turns around and says to the guy, "Oh, how do you do that, man? That is amazing. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you get on stage and rock out like that?" So basically, the musician guy, who was one of his idols, who he really looked up to him, he said to him, "Well, first off, I get this. I step out on stage and I get this shiver that goes down my spine, and I start sweating, and my hands get all clammy, and then I just know it's gonna be the best show ever." So that's just to give you an example of, you know, sometimes the magic happens in the fear, right? So when you guys decide to go ahead, take that action, get going, you never know what kind of magic is going to happen, right? So I strongly urge you guys, right, to click the link below, get started. Doesn't matter if you're scared or not. You got to know that power comes out of fear, right? So when you put yourself in that position to make it happen, it will happen for you. Thank you guys. Have a good night.